Hey Taurus, I just pulled the cards for you, and honestly, I need to share what came through because this energy is absolutely wild right now. So grab your coffee or tea or whatever you have and let me walk you through what the universe is showing me about your situation. Because there is so much happening beneath the surface that you might not even be fully aware of yet. Okay, so the first card that literally jumped out of the deck is the Eight of Wands, and when I saw this, I actually had to pause for a second because this card is all about speed and momentum and things moving fast. Like, we are talking about rapid developments in your life, Taurus, and specifically when it comes to money and financial opportunities. The energy here is showing me that you have been working on something, maybe multiple things actually, and all of these efforts are about to converge at the same time. Picture this like arrows flying through the air, all heading toward their target, and that target is you. There is incoming abundance, and it is not going to trickle in slowly, it is going to rush in like a wave. I am seeing opportunities that you sent out into the world weeks or even months ago suddenly coming back to you with positive responses. Maybe you applied for something, maybe you pitched an idea, maybe you have been manifesting financial growth, and the universe is saying yes, yes, yes all at once. The timing on this is immediate, like we are talking days, not weeks. But here is the thing about Eight of Wands energy. You need to be ready to catch what is coming, because it moves so quickly that if you hesitate or second guess yourself, you might miss the window. The cards are telling me that someone in a position of authority or someone with resources is about to reach out to you with an offer or proposition that could significantly change your financial situation. This could be a job offer, a business opportunity, an investment opportunity, or even someone wanting to collaborate with you on something profitable. And the interesting part is that this might come from a direction you were not expecting at all. Like maybe someone from your past reaches out, or someone you met briefly and forgot about suddenly remembers you and has something for you. The universe works in mysterious ways, Taurus, and right now it is orchestrating some serious synchronicity on your behalf. Now, the second card I pulled is the Eight of Swords, and okay, this one made me pause because it seems contradictory to the first card, right? But actually, it makes perfect sense when you understand what is happening. Eight of Swords is about mental blocks and self-imposed limitations, and the feeling of being trapped even when you are not actually trapped. What this is telling me is that even though these amazing opportunities are flying toward you right now, there is a part of you that does not fully believe you deserve them, or that does not believe they will actually work out. I am seeing that you have been through some challenging times, Taurus. Maybe some disappointments or situations where things did not go as planned. And those experiences created some fear patterns in your mind. You might be telling yourself stories like, things never work out for me, or I always get my hopes up and then get disappointed, or I am not lucky enough for something this good to happen. But the cards are showing me very clearly that these thoughts are illusions. You are not actually trapped or limited, you just think you are. And the universe is asking you to recognize this and break free from these mental chains before the opportunities arrive. Because if you are stuck in fear and doubt when they show up, you might self-sabotage or talk yourself out of taking action. I am also seeing that there might be someone in your life, maybe someone close to you, who has been planting seeds of doubt in your mind. Not necessarily in a malicious way, but maybe they are worried about you taking risks, or they have their own fears and limitations that they are projecting onto you. The cards are saying, you need to be very careful about whose voices you are listening to right now, because not everyone can see your potential the way the universe sees it. Some people are going to be threatened by your success or uncomfortable with you stepping into your power, and they might try to keep you small without even realizing they are doing it. So this card is really about becoming aware of your thoughts and being intentional about choosing empowering beliefs over limiting ones. The third card that came through is the Nine of Cups, and oh my goodness, Taurus, this is literally called the Wish Fulfillment card. When this card appears, it means that something you have been deeply desiring is about to manifest in your reality. And based on the reading topic, it seems like this wish has to do with financial abundance and emotional fulfillment. The Nine of Cups shows a person sitting contentedly with 9 cups arranged behind them, representing satisfaction and achievement and having your emotional needs met. What I am picking up from this card is that you have been through a period where you felt like you were lacking something, whether that was money or love or recognition or just a sense of security and stability. You have been wishing and hoping for things to get better and for your circumstances to improve. And the universe is saying that wish is granted. But here is what makes this even more interesting. The Nine of Cups is not just about external success, it is also about internal satisfaction and happiness. So what the cards are telling me is that you are about to enter a phase where you feel genuinely content with your life, not just because of what you have materially, but because of how you feel about yourself and your journey. There is a sense of pride and self-satisfaction coming through here. Like you are going to look at your life and think, wow, I actually did it. I actually created this for myself. And that feeling of accomplishment is going to be even more valuable than the actual material gains. Now, in terms of the love energy that is part of your reading topic, the Nine of Cups is suggesting that while you might not realize it yet, someone has developed very deep feelings for you. This is someone who sees you as their ideal partner, their wish come true, basically. They might not have expressed this to you directly yet, or maybe they have been subtle about it, and you have not picked up on the signals because you have been focused on other things. But the cards are showing me that this person has you on their mind constantly, and they are trying to figure out how to approach you or how to show you how they feel. The energy here is very sincere and genuine. This is not someone playing games or just interested in something casual. This is someone who could see a real future with you. Moving to the 4th card, and we have the Star. And I actually got chills when I saw this because the Star is one of the most beautiful and hopeful cards in the entire deck. This card appears after the Tower, after everything has fallen apart and been destroyed, and it represents hope and healing and renewal and faith in the future. What this is telling me, Taurus, is that you have been through your own version of a Tower moment recently. Maybe something in your life fell apart, or maybe you went through a period of loss or disappointment or disillusionment. But the Star is here to tell you that all of that was necessary for your growth and evolution, and that you are now entering a phase of renewal and restoration. I am seeing that you are being guided by something bigger than yourself right now, whether you call that the universe or God or your higher self or your intuition. There is definitely some divine intervention happening in your life. The Star is also about inspiration and creativity and feeling connected to your purpose. So I am sensing that you are going to have some kind of epiphany or awakening soon, where things just start to make sense, and you can see the bigger picture of why certain things happened the way they did. You are going to realize that you were being redirected towards something better, and that all the closed doors were actually protecting you from situations that were not meant for you. In terms of the love aspect of this reading, the Star suggests that you are radiating a very special kind of energy right now, an energy of authenticity and vulnerability and genuine kindness, and that energy is incredibly attractive to the right people. Someone has noticed this about you, and they are drawn to you, not just physically, but on a soul level. They can sense that you are different from other people they have met, that you have depth and substance and a beautiful heart, and they are scared, honestly, because they know that if they pursue this with you, it is going to be real and deep and potentially life-changing. The 5th card is Knight of Wands, and this card is bringing some serious, passionate, intense energy into the reading. Knights are all about action and movement and momentum, and the Knight of Wands specifically is the most adventurous and spontaneous of all the knights. This card is telling me that someone is about to make a bold move toward you, Taurus. Like, this is not going to be subtle or slow or cautious. This is going to be direct and passionate and maybe even a little bit impulsive. The Knight of Wands person is confident and charismatic, and they know what they want, and they go after it without hesitation. Now, this could be someone new entering your life, or this could be someone who has been in your life, but has been holding back for whatever reason, and they are about to change their approach completely. What I am seeing is that this person has been watching you and admiring you and building up the courage to make their move, and they have decided that they cannot wait any longer. They are going to take a risk and put themselves out there and express their feelings or interest in you in a way that is going to be hard to ignore. The energy of this card is very fiery and exciting, but I also want to give you a heads up that Knight of Wands energy can sometimes be a bit overwhelming or intense for some people, especially if you are someone who prefers things to move more slowly and steadily. This person might come on strong and sweep you off your feet and make you feel like you are in a whirlwind romance. And that can be thrilling and fun, but it is also important to make sure that there is substance beneath the passion. Knights can sometimes be so focused on the chase and the excitement that they do not always think about the long-term or the practical aspects of a relationship. So if this energy shows up in your life, I would say enjoy it and go with the flow, but also keep yourself grounded and pay attention to whether this person is following through with actions or just giving you a lot of words and promises. Okay, the sixth card is Five of Cups. And I know this might seem like a downer card, but actually in the context of this reading, it makes a lot of sense. Five of Cups is about loss and disappointment and grief, and focusing on what went wrong instead of seeing what is still available to you. The traditional image shows a person standing in front of three spilled cups, mourning what has been lost, while behind them are two cups still standing that they are not noticing. What this card is telling me is that you have been carrying some sadness or regret about something from your past. Maybe a relationship that did not work out the way you hoped, maybe a missed opportunity, maybe a period of struggle or hardship that left you feeling defeated. And while it is natural and healthy to process those feelings and acknowledge that pain, the cards are saying that you have been stuck in that energy for too long now, and it is preventing you from seeing the blessings that are right in front of you. There are opportunities and love and abundance available to you right now, but you are not fully receiving them because part of you is still looking backward instead of forward. The universe is asking you to do some conscious releasing and letting go. Not in a forced or fake way, but in a genuine way where you honor what happened and what you learned from it, and then you choose to shift your focus to what is possible now. I am also getting that there might be someone from your past who is feeling regretful about how things ended between you two. This could be an ex-partner or ex-friend or someone you had a falling out with, and they are realizing now what they lost when they lost you. They might be thinking about reaching out, or they might be watching you from a distance with a sense of sadness and longing. But the cards are not necessarily saying you should go back to this person or give them another chance. The message is more about you recognizing your worth and understanding that people do regret taking you for granted. The seventh card I am looking at is Seven of Swords. And okay, this one brings a slightly different energy because Seven of Swords is traditionally associated with deception or strategy or someone being sneaky. And in the context of your reading, I am picking up two possible interpretations. The first one is that someone around you might not be completely honest about their feelings or intentions. This could be the person who has feelings for you, but they are being strategic about how they approach the situation, or they are hiding their true feelings behind a facade of friendship or casual interest. They might be afraid of being vulnerable or afraid of rejection, so they are playing it safe and not showing all their cards yet. The other interpretation is that you might need to be a bit strategic about how you handle certain situations that are coming up. Sometimes we think we need to be completely open and transparent about everything, but the Seven of Swords reminds us that it is okay to be selective about what we share and when we share it. Maybe you need to keep some of your plans or ideas to yourself for now until you have more clarity or until the timing is right. I am also sensing that there might be someone in your environment who is not as supportive as they appear to be on the surface. Not necessarily an enemy, but maybe someone who is quietly jealous or competitive, or who would prefer to see you stay where you are rather than rise higher. The Seven of Swords is telling you to trust your intuition about people, and if something feels off about someone or about a situation, then pay attention to that feeling. Do not ignore red flags or talk yourself out of your gut instincts just because you want to give people the benefit of the doubt. Protection and discernment are really important themes with this card. The 8th card is Queen of Wands, and this is your energy, Taurus. This is who you are becoming or who you already are, but maybe you have not fully stepped into it yet. The Queen of Wands is confident, charismatic, creative, passionate, independent, and magnetic. She knows who she is, and she does not apologize for it. She has been through challenges, and they have made her stronger and wiser, rather than bitter or closed off. She is warm and generous, but she also has very clear boundaries, and she does not tolerate disrespect or games. What this card is telling me is that you are in a process of stepping into your personal power in a major way. You are learning to trust yourself more, to value your own opinions and desires, to speak up for what you want and need, to take up space unapologetically. And this transformation you are going through is making you incredibly attractive to others. People are drawn to confidence and authenticity and passion, and you are radiating all of those qualities right now, whether you realize it or not. The Queen of Wands is also very independent and self-sufficient, and she does not need anyone else to complete her or make her happy. She is whole on her own. And paradoxically, that energy of wholeness and self-sufficiency is what attracts healthy, mature love into her life, because she is not coming from a place of neediness or desperation. So what the cards are saying is that as you continue to embrace this Queen of Wands energy within yourself, you are going to naturally magnetize people and opportunities that are aligned with your highest good. You are also going to become very clear about what you will and will not accept in your life, and you are going to have the courage to walk away from anything that does not serve you, even if it is comfortable or familiar. The 9th card is Knight of Cups. And oh, this is beautiful, because Knight of Cups is the romance card. This knight is the dreamer, the romantic, the one who shows up with flowers and poetry and grand gestures. He is emotionally open and expressive, and he is not afraid to lead with his heart. In the context of your reading, this card is confirming that there is definitely someone who has very strong romantic feelings for you, and they are building up to expressing those feelings in a significant way. This person might be a bit more on the sensitive, emotional, creative side. They might express themselves through art, or music, or writing, or they might just be someone who is very in touch with their emotions and not afraid to be vulnerable. The Knight of Cups approaches love with a sense of idealism and possibility, and they believe in true love and soulmates and deep connections. Now, the interesting thing about knights is that they are on a journey, they are in motion, they are heading towards something. So this suggests that this person is actively working up the courage or creating the right circumstances to approach you and tell you how they feel. They might be planning something special or waiting for the right moment. And when they do make their move, it is going to be sincere and heartfelt and probably pretty romantic. The cards are also suggesting that this person sees you as someone special and rare, and they want to treat you accordingly. They are not interested in playing games or keeping things casual. They want something real and meaningful with you. Now, I will say that Knight of Cups energy can sometimes be a bit too idealistic or too caught up in the fantasy of love rather than the reality. So it is important to pay attention to whether this person can back up their romantic words and gestures with consistent actions and follow through. And finally, the 10th card is Ace of Pentacles and Taurus. This is the card I was hoping to see because it is literally about new beginnings in the material world. Aces are all about fresh starts and pure potential. And the Ace of Pentacles specifically relates to money, career tangible resources, physical world manifestations. This card is showing me that you are about to receive an opportunity or an offer or a gift that has the potential to grow into something very substantial and prosperous over time. Think of this as a seed being planted in fertile soil. It might not look like much at first, it might be a small beginning, but if you nurture it and invest in it and give it time to develop it, can become something really significant. This could be a new job or business venture or investment or income stream, or even a gift of money or resources from someone. The Ace of Pentacles is very grounded and practical and stable energy, so whatever this opportunity is, it is not going to be risky or unstable or too good to be true. It is going to be solid and real and legitimate. The timing on this feels imminent, like within the next few weeks at most. And the cards are saying you need to say yes when this opportunity presents itself, even if it feels scary or unfamiliar or outside your comfort zone. Because this is the universe delivering on the wishes and manifestations we talked about earlier. This is your financial breakthrough beginning to take form in physical reality. And as this new opportunity develops, it is going to provide you with more security, stability, freedom, and abundance than you have had in a long time. Trust that you deserve this, and that you are ready for it. So, Taurus, let me bring this all together for you because there is such a powerful narrative running through these 10 cards. You are in this incredible moment of transition where old patterns and limitations are falling away and you are stepping into a new level of personal power and manifestation ability. Money and opportunities are flowing toward you rapidly right now, and someone has developed deep, genuine feelings for you that they are working up the courage to express. But the key to receiving all of this goodness is releasing the mental blocks and past disappointments that have been keeping you stuck in old energy. The universe is literally conspiring in your favor right now, and you need to believe that and act accordingly. Stay open, stay positive, trust your intuition about people and situations, embrace your Queen of Wands confidence, and get ready to say yes to the opportunities that are about to land in your lap. These really are decisive days for you in the best possible way. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity and encouragement about what is unfolding in your life right now. Remember that you are so much more powerful and deserving than you sometimes give yourself credit for.